Welcome to the D-Lud Golf channel. We are playing GSPRO. We are at Oak Grove Golf Club, designed by Scott H67. I definitely have played better, including the round right before this at Windmill Lakes. Hit the ball really well. Headed over to Oak Grove and did not do as well. This opening hole, it's got a little split fairway here, and I didn't feel comfortable carrying 244 to start, and so one 3-wood and then another 3-wood, and I pull this one. We got some interesting fall motif going on here, but leaving 130 and actually hitting a really good shot from there. And we're off and running with a par. Hole number 2 upcoming, a par 4 that's 450. The blue tees, pretty long course apparently. Did not hit that good, but got it on its way. Barely as a hole you needed to absolutely crush one, and I did not. So 220 remaining now. That was a pretty good effort, but it's going to hang up a little short right. "15 yards from the fringe." Ooh, I thought I had a chance for a second, but it hangs up pretty early on and holds there. We go from a 450-yard par 4 to a 297-yard par 4. And it wants me to lay up, but fat chance of that happening. Ripping driver and hitting that worse than any driver I've ever hit. Almost missing the ball. Luckily it's short and I got 109 remaining. Little flippy hands, but left rough hanging out, 11 away. Go in. Oh, man. Gave it a chance to go in, but a par nonetheless. Another par 4 here, 306. Another little water to carry and kind of a dogleg left. Not getting the ball in the center of the face of the driver here for sure, but a short hole and 63 remaining. Gotta put this close. It's the part of my game I want to get much better at, and that's a good start. Floating it in there, and birdie on the card. Really nice kind of foresty area surrounding this course. I'm gonna guess some of those are oak trees, if we had to make an assumption. Here on 5, eventually hitting a drive with a little bit of ball speed. Gonna leave about 165 remaining, probably 7-iron. Whoa. It read me at 20 out to in, and then hit an absolute nuke with no spin. So we're damn near 50 away. Trying to stop this one. Not even close. Made a mess of that. I'm not sure that 20 degree out to in was accurate, though. That didn't look like that to me. It's probably our best looking swing of the day, but not aimed very correctly. We'll be in the rough about 136. 9-iron in hand. That's a shame that catches the fringe, because that was a really good effort. And now 7 away. Go in. No. Giving the holes a scare on the little approach chips, and we are even through 6. 7th hole upcoming. 405-yard par 4. Got a little water out there, little landing fairway. It looks like I grabbed the old Callaway Big Bertha driver, and it's basically a good 3-wood, and hit it out there perfect in the middle. Got all those clubs behind me just messing around. 170, and not happy with that. Basically a shank. Leaving 38. And that's not even close. It's about 28. We'll take another bogey there, so can see how this can get away from us pretty quick. 8th hole, 166. Tiny little green out there. 7-iron in hand. It's reading me some big fades that I'm just not sure are accurate by looking on the screen. Oh, almost dunked it. Another one almost in. And this one rolls out to give us another bogey. So luck and lack of skill coming together to really harm the program here. 459 par 5. Taking the worst angle ever. 220 now from the edge of the hazard. And that ain't gonna cut it either. It's a par 5 though, so we're gonna have about 37 left for a birdie if we can stop one. Pretty good. Go in. Giving the eagle chip a scare, but a birdie back on the card here at +1 as we head to the 10th, making the turn. Dogleg left. Looks like you can carry it kind of over this tree. Not with driver though. This is a 3-wood. Oh no. Taking a very aggressive line into the puddle. The stream like ends over there, and I found it. I've had better efforts there. 38 now to finish this off. Pretty decent chip there, but find ourselves at +2 headed to the 11th, which is a short par 3. I like when these like 120-yard par 3s get thrown in, because sometimes you get trapped in these 195-yard par 3s every time. Not happy with that. Definitely missing some contact here at Oak Grove. But a par cleaned up there and headed to 12. .391. Kind of hitting that up in the air, but it's going to be fine. We'll have about 160 remaining into this par 4. Pins in the very middle of the green. We ought to be able to go for this one. Nope. Not happy with that either. Got a little tiny green though. Look at that thing. Just a little baby green. We're 20 feet away, and it's 3 yards off the green. Trying to give that one a run to chip for birdie as well, but not gonna happen. And another par on the card. Will stay at +2 for the time being. 194-yard par 3, 13th upcoming. Hit it good, but left. That distance ended up being pretty good, but pulled it. Piss poor effort of chipping there on 13, so we'll tick another bogey up and head to the 14th, which is another par 5. Looks like 460 something yards. Little dogleg right. Kind of free to unload on this first one. I like when the launch gets down to 12, 13. That's good. And we'll only be about 204 away. It's over all these trees. It's gotta go. No, now I want it to sit. Whew. Sits up just before this creek. And a little tricky 25-yard chip under the tree branch. Pulled it left and low. And no, didn't catch the circle. Needed a break there. Would love to birdie. Alright, the 15th hole's a 277-yard par 4. Just hitting one up into the fairway and another pad contact. It's just like a comedy of bad swings here. Trying to find 84. And not able to do so at all. Came out of the rough very bad. And we'll be chipping again. And that's not going to make it. Eek. That's how I feel watching it right now. It's just like, what was that? Trying to give it another run. But that's another bogey. We're all of a sudden at +4. And we're headed to the 16th, a par 3, 171 on the card. And another crazy reading. Not sure. That one did kind of look over the top, but 32 remaining now. And that's short as well. Yikes, this is kind of painful to watch now at this point. It's nice when you take a swing and the result is good. It's bad when you take a swing and the simulator goes, not even close, bitch. Alright, 2 more holes left. If you're still watching Oak Grove, you should probably go play it. Let me know how you do. I think it's an easier course than I'm making it look, but certainly that doesn't help. Now I'm taking that Callaway Big Bertha again. And pulling it, hit the tree. Dang it. Alright, 109. If I make this, it's for a par. Oh, this would be a birdie make. That'd be cool. Alright, now make it for a par. No. 18th hole upcoming. We're sitting at +6. Just a string of bogeys here on the back. No birdie chances in sight. A short par 4 to end, though. 338. Plenty of room to drive it. Oh. Just missing trees barely. And 113. Trying to end on a good shot. Come on. Oh my gosh. Pulled it horribly. No, not horribly. Pulled it 5 yards. And we'll be chipping again. Maybe we can get this one in there for a par. I think so. That looked pretty good. Alright, let's check out some stats here for Oak Grove. Those were the blue tees. Only 6,000 yards. Made it look really long. Saturday pins, 2 birdies. How many bogeys is that? 8 on the day. Only 2 greens in regulation. That's where it gets. Yeah. Make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you at the next course. Peace.